Thank you, Lance.
The man accused of hitting Trooper Jursevics is being held on a $1 million bond. Court documents obtained by Denver 7 show he was pulled over after a Palmer Lake police officer noticed damage to his vehicle. The police report says Henderson's eyes were glassy and his speech was slow as he told the officers he didn't know what had happened. Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is in Douglas County.
And Russell, Henderson faces a long list of charges.
Yeah, and he's being held on a long list of charges, including vehicular homicide and driving under the influence charges. According to court documents obtained by Denver 7, Henderson had at least 6 beers yesterday before getting behind the wheel, including 2 16-ounce beers at the Broncos game yesterday. And then when he was stopped in Palmer Lake by an officer, he was asked by the officer what happened to the front end of his Dodge pickup. He responded by saying nothing. Now he's being held here at the Douglas County Jail on all of those charges. The suspect, 52-year-old Eric Peter Henderson, appears in a mugshot taken last night wearing a Peyton Manning jersey. He's accused of vehicular homicide, leaving the scene of a deadly accident, DUI, and careless driving. The Douglas County Sheriff's Department believes Henderson hit the state trooper and then fled the scene in his Dodge truck.
Okay, just confirming the truck is still on scene.
Negative. Black Dodge continued southbound on I-25.
And far, did you guys get a plate or anything?
Negative. We just have newer model black truck. We're not even sure if it's Dodge.
Denver 7 has discovered Henderson is a highly decorated Army colonel with a long, distinguished history of service. He recently retired in 2013. These are photos from that retirement ceremony. Henderson was Chief of Operations for the U.S. Army's Space and Missile Defense Command. A brigadier general is quoted as saying, "A leader has an obligation to ethics and morality," and Eric never lost sight of that. But investigators say last night he fled the scene after hitting and killing the young trooper. Henderson was arrested at Palmer Lake, west of I-25, several miles from the scene of the accident. Also, according to these court documents, during the booking process last night, an investigator says he overheard Henderson saying, "I killed a cop." He is now being held again on $1 million bond here at the Douglas County Sheriff's Department. He is due in court here tomorrow morning just before 9 o'clock. Live in Douglas County, Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
Yeah, so troubling. Thank you, Russell.